Live?
Yeah. Are you doing the intro? I thought you were.
Yeah. Welcome to me being a bit tired. Welcome to a scene for Vampire the Masquerade New York by Night, Camarilla venue. And in this scene, Limey and Ghost are rolling up on a gang they've spotted in their turf recently. And as Ghost put it in the previous scene, they're going to give them a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And we start our scene with Ghost heading up a five-man biker group as they pull into the neighbourhood. And I presume Limey's pulling up with his van, or whether he's
Yeah.
going in a separate car.
It's a big black van. It's got fake plates. Ghost knows because her gang put the fake plates on themselves in their chop shop. Yeah, Limey he's sat in the passenger seat of the van. Next to him is a small black man, uh, along with a couple of other. It's the usual mishmash. Like Limey always turns up with like a Russian two street like gangbangers and like a couple of jazz men. It's always a weird little mix.
Yeah.
But he turns up that's who's riding in the van. So yeah, he's like behind a formation of bikers in the street. Behind them, a van pulls in as they drive on up the road. For movie purposes, see an appropriate song for this part of the scene.
It is it's sort of Spanish Harlem style street. It's very Latino based. You notice a couple of tags on the walls you're going by. They're like candy skulls with green flames.
I look at Limey looks at him. Does he recognise this symbol?
No, you've never seen it before. But it's quite a small neighbourhood, but there seem to be a few of these tags. And the colours are the same as the Archfiend colours.
Looks at it, kind of puffs on his cigarette idly, and sort of makes a remark to himself about how tacky their gang symbol is.
There's a couple of low riding cars and a garage type chop shop that Ghost points over to as she rides past the van. You can just see the lights on inside.
Limey nods. The van pulls from behind the gang of bikers, and you see it go down an alley, which, with a bit of local area knowledge, you'll know there's an alley system that runs behind this area, and it's going down one of those alleys, waiting to be called, ready for it to like ram through the front door if necessary.
The doors are open. It's unseasonably late for people to be doing chop shop work.
Where do the bikers pull up? Do they pull up near the van? Are we gonna have a little meeting before this starts?
Yeah, they'll pull up near the van. A couple of the bikers are pretty pissed off that they're using the same colours. You know how bikers feel about this.
Yeah.
And they're ready for a rumble, but Ghost quiets them down, tells them to shut the fuck up and have a cigarette and wait for you to come out and talk.
The members of these various institutions step forward. They all go and sit with the bikers really, except that and it's Limey seems to have a chat with the only one there that you know is from the Archfiends. Like the rest are from the affiliate gangs.
Mm-hmm.
They're just a little bit more, they're just a little bit tougher. And he sort of steps, to one side and exchanges a couple of words with this man before sending him over to the rest of the men. And Limey walks up to Ghost. So how are we going to do this?
I think we should go in, do a bit of scare tactics, find out some information, bash some heads if needs be. I don't. This is definitely not the main operation, but they'll know something, won't they?
Well, I'll have to.
Will you make me a perception check? Sorry.
Oh, it's just, are we going in with the full force of the boys? Are we bring in just a couple, or is it just you and me going in first?
I think we should just go in first to keep these guys at watch out in case they bring in any reinforcements.
Sounds like a plan. He looks at one of the he looks at one of the gangbangers, and he sort of points to the mouth of the alley and sort of points to his eyes like, keep watch. And he sort of obediently like sort of tucks the Mac 10 that he's got, all rude boy style, into the back of his baggy jeans and walks up this alley. And then he sort of looks at the other one, and he sort of points around the other side. All right, they're on watch. The rest will wait with your men. They need to run it in the van. They will.
Ghost turns to her guys with his fucking eyes on. Nobody gets shot. She's a little less gentle with her guys, but then they're pretty rough types of blokes anyway. And you know how it is, a woman leading an all-male gang. You need to be pretty hard on them.
Yeah, no successes on perception.
Okay. So let's go.
Alright. Limey pulls out it's like a heavy style revolver. From his pocket, and sort of holds it low. In fact, actually no, he tucks that back in. And he pulls out his little pistol, kind of kisses the side of it like Colt 25. And he looks at Ghost and says, "Right, I'm with you."
Ghost starts to walk around the corner towards the chop shop. It's not got any particularly distinguishing marks on the outside. Just a flaking sign over the top that looks like it was the sign of the previous people that owned it, and it's been taken over recently.
What's the name? Garage?
The old name says Mike and Son Garage, but it's faded. It looks old.
Okay. Well, Limey sort of tucks his hand into his pocket, the one with the gun in it, and walks very casually and very cool behind Ghost.
Ghost walks into the garage and she lights up a cigarette, and there's you can just see the legs of somebody sticking out from under the car that's being worked on. It's a semi-decent lowrider, but it looks in bad shape at the moment. It's having a lot of body work done on it. The guy's underneath, and she puts her foot on the little skateboard thing you have to go underneath cars and pulls the guy out.
Limey stands over him alongside Ghost. "Evening, boy."
He's a mid-20s Hispanic. He's wearing like a white vest and black jeans. And he tries to jump up as soon as he's pulled out.
Limey will place the heel of his pointed oxblood brogue on the man's chest and push it back down and push him back down again. I don't know if you want me to roll for this, but got potent, so I'm going to put a dot in strength.
Yeah, roll ahead.
Okay. 3, 4.
It's not going to be much to go against him.
Strength or dexterity based roll?
Strength.
Cool. Just strength or brawl too?
Just strength and potence, if whatever your potence is.
One potence, so yeah.
Ah, this guy, this guy, he's he manages to sort of, you're strong and you put your foot down on him, but he manages to scramble back. He knocks himself against the hood of the car and out of your reach. He's sort of backing off against the hood of the car right now.
Whoa,
And
not so fast.
will you make me a perception alertness check as well, please?
No, botch!
Nope. The sound of him hitting the car obscures any sounds going on around you. It's a scrape of metal, the back of his boots against the metal of the car.
Whoa, not so fast there, boy. We want to work.
He looks edgy, he looks around. Yeah. What do you want?
I feel like I've got his full attention. Ghost. Get his full attention.
Ghost walks over to the guy and she'll attempt to grab him by the hair. And she grabs him by the hair and she sort of pushes him down onto the hood of the car by his head.
Yeah.
And then with her free hand takes out a blade from her back pocket, puts it up against his chin, is making sure that his head is facing towards you.
Good. Now, myself and my friend here operate a relatively well-known outfit in this area known as the Archfiends. So well known because we're the gang that's known to conquer other gangs with relative ease these days. So that leads me to wonder why a shit-pot little outfit like yours is taking pot shots at my men outside my club and using my firm's colours. You dig?
He's obviously quite scared. He's trembling as there are a couple of tears rolling down his face. He tries to talk. He just, I don't know anything. Please don't kill me.
Ain't nobody said anything about killing you yet. Just tell us what we want to know. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck do you think you are? And with that, I'm going to make an intimidation. Which I believe is... yes. 3 dice on intimidation, 3 successes on intimidation.
He starts breathing like, I don't know. I just started working here a week ago. I don't know anything, man.
Bullshit. What outfit works in this area? What's with this candy skull shit?
You mean the Green Kings?
The Green Kings. Well, got a question for you. Who do you think you are to be taking pot shots at the biggest gang in the area? This is Harlem, this ain't a fucking playground. He backhands him across the face. Just enough to slap him, it's not like a strength roll or anything.
One last shot at a perception alertness check. Some nice.
Nah, fucked it. That's a botch.
Alright.
Lisa?
From behind you, a gun's fired. But it misses and bounces off the side of the car.
Limey whips around with his pistol. and well, it was in his hand in his pocket. So can I just take a shot at whoever's fired?
Yep.
Okay, throwing a point of blood into dexterity. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay. Roll your successes plus. I think it's 2 for a pistol.
Okay. Oh, fuck me. It's fucking ones. 1 success on a pistol shot.
You you can't see who's there right now. It's quite shadowy at the back, but you managed to clip him on the arm.
Uh, yeah.
And he's gonna take another shot.
Okay, because this is a new round, I'd like to dodge if that's okay.
Yep. And we could do it. Do you want to do this in initiative, or are you happy to do it cinematic?
I'm happy to do it cinematic.
Okay. I need to do a few rolls then.
Oh,
So
do you want me to roll in that case for the dodge?
yeah, roll for your dodge. I'll roll for the guy shooting you.
I don't think he's going to hit. Well, I hope he's not going to hit.
No, you got 4 successes. How many did you get?
6.
This guy's a good shot, but you're too fast for him.
Nice. Limey, as the shot rings out, Limey, sort of in a spin of his coat, he sort of spins around and dodges the bullet, and is now crouched behind the hood of a car.
The guy that you were questioning manages to slip out of Ghost's grip in the gunfight, and he starts running off.
Limey pulls a Limey. Like, is he running past me as I crouch?
No, he's sort of gone around Ghost, and he's pushed him to the side, and if you reached out quite far, you could grab him, but it would bring you out of cover.
So I can grab him, but I can't shoot him. Can I shoot
Oh,
him?
you could shoot him. Yeah, shoot him.
I'm going to take out his leg.
Okay. He's running. So
What's that? Six successes.
yeah, you take out his roll damage.
Do I roll all 6 successes, or do any
Yeah,
of them? No.
+2 for the pistol.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes. Shot him in the leg.
Perfect shot. You blow his fucking leg off at the kneecap.
Oh, he's using a small pistol, so hopefully it's not going to take his leg completely off.
It shatters the bone around his knee and the cartilage, and it's a nasty. The angle of it's nasty. He goes
Cool.
down. It's a lot of blood splatter.
Limey ducks back into cover. Ghost, you alright?
Ghost doesn't seem to be worried about being shot, and she's charging towards the back of the room.
She just hears Limey shout, "Give him fucking hell, Ghost!"
The guy's gonna take a shot at She's gonna take a shot at Ghost now because she's sort of coming for him. It's not a very big space. 3 successes. She's not dodging, so 3 plus 2 is 5. Yeah, I'm gonna roll my soak anyway, but he shoots her, and you see the bullet go in, but it seems to have no real effect. Maybe it bounces off her armor or her jacket. Either way, he just keeps going. What do you want to do?
Take stock of who's around me.
Perception, alertness.
Fail.
Nope. You can just see the one guy right now. He's stood. It looks like he came out of an office at the back, and he stood in the doorway, partially using the wall as cover as he tries to shoot out.
And Ghost is on him, right?
Ghost is gunning straight for him. He's made a beeline around the car, and
Okay.
she gets to him, and she's going to headbutt the fucker.
Nice.
I forgot to roll my potence. Two. No, just two. She headbutts him, and he takes 5 points of bashing.
Cool.
Well, yeah, he takes 5 points of bashing because he failed his soak roll. And she, sort of splits his face a bit, and he falls onto the ground.
Limey stands up, pistol in hand, and beats his way over to Ghost.
She's licking the blood off of her face at the moment. She looks at him.
He looks up and around for security cameras before realising there's none, just sort of like, yeah, go nuts. One success on perception alertness.
It looks like there was another person. As you get closer to the office, you see there's a back door to it, like a storage door. That door is being left open now. It's possible that somebody else left.
Limey runs out to the door with his pistol and he looks left and right.
No. Three
Nothing.
rounds have gone by, this guy's gone.
None of the men caught him.
Let's make 2 separate rolls. I'll make a roll for my guys, you roll for yours.
Perception alertness, or
Yeah, standard human, so
so yeah, what, like 2, 3?
say 3.
3 successes.
I got 2. Yep, you guys have spotted. Both of our guys have spotted this guy running out, and they're. Who do you want to chase him down? Your guys or mine?
Limey would have faith in the gangbangers because they're street runners. They could, but like some backup from some bikers would be useful. So, like, you know, maybe they can chase him down. The bikers go around on the bike, and my guys chase him on foot.
The bikers head off on the bikes, and they sort of corner the street off a little bit, trying to make sure that this guy isn't going to drive out. And your guys can catch up to him on foot.
In a relatively quick and quite efficient roundup, he's been chased down by 2 of the Harlem Hounds, and as he tries to run out of the alley, found his way blocked by a pair of rather fucking big, pissed off bikers, and he's cornered in an alley and puts his hands up. I assume is how it goes down. But you're the ST.
Yeah, the bikers rough him up a little bit, and then push him over to your guys' custody.
They wail on him a little too. The Harlem Hounds are a bunch of wankers. They give him quite a good kicking. Probably not quite to the bikers' extent, but they rough him up a little before dragging him back to the alley nearby this garage. Limey turns to Ghost with his phone in his other hand. He says, "Our boy's got him, the runaway."
Good, good. So, what do you want to do with these two?
Fact is, we need to send a message. This is always the tough part of the job. It's not groovy to go around killing kids, man. Not if you can help it. I say, we wreck the joint, destroy everything here. It's one business down, right? Then we have a talk with these two, see what we can learn. Finally, kick the shit out of them. Leave them in the bonnet of the car for their friends to find.
Good
I
plan.
don't want to go around making bodies, you dig?
Well, they're both gonna need a fucking hospital by the looks of it. Shame to waste all that blood, isn't it? So little blood in the system. She smirks, looking at the guy that's bleeding on the floor. She's got a devilish look in her eye. You can tell that she's thinking about something dark, but her humanity peels her back from that.
Limey kind of looks around, and his own humanity falters. He thinks it would be easy just to take a quick sip, but he doesn't. Right. And so we prop these two up, convince them that, I don't know, we'll kill them. If we only need one of them alive, and we have three. And we'll start killing them off if they don't talk, yeah? That usually makes them sing.
Alright.
Limey, Limey sort of like grabs them and sort of picks up some duct tape from the side. He's like, right, before they come around, let's tie these fuckers up. Yeah. The other members bring them in, and two bikers close the grate. The only man left from Limey's guys around is the Russian. And I don't know how many bikers you'd like to stay.
A couple of them, they're patrolling the street right now to make sure. Ghost looks at her watch. Won't be too long before the old bill are called, so better be quick.
Yeah, okay. Limey slaps the guy you knocked out.
The guy that Ghost knocked out, the other two, there's three guys you got there. The two want the mechanic and the guy that escaped through the back, quite young. They're generically dressed.
Yeah.
The guy that Ghost headbutted he's a bit stockier, more muscular, a little bit older, and he's got a tattoo on his neck that's a candy skull with a crown over the top.
Boy, wake up, I want a word with you.
He spits blood at you. Fuck you, man.
Limey wipes the blood off of his face. Alright, okay. Here's the deal. We can do this the easy way, or you guessed it, we can do this the hard way. Now, I don't need to dirty my hands once in this altercation. So I have two very good friends here, Ghost and Boris over there. Ghost, she's a bit of an upcurse, don't wind her up. Boris is a Russian war criminal. Now, I'm sure you've heard of me and my friend before, they call me the Limey. We're sort of big names around here, and your boys have been beating on our outfit. Care to explain? Before Boris does some damage that you're not going to walk away from. I'm going to roll intimidation.
Okay.
Shit, one success.
Let me roll this guy's courage. He also gets 1 success. He's last. Fucking putas. You think that you own this neighborhood? This is Harlem. It belongs to the kings.
Look, I don't think we own Harlem. We do own Harlem. Boris, teach this boy that we own Harlem. Boris comes over, takes a knife, puts it just on top of the guy's kneecap, and presses into just behind the joint. And it doesn't seem to go in too far, but he pulls a little bit. And you sort of hear a slight shifting as the kneecap looks like it's about to be. It looks like it's straining a little bit on its tendons. Wagwan.
Yeah, the guy's gonna scream. Obviously.
Yeah. I don't think you understand. We don't think we own Harlem, we do, as I said before. Now, why are you taking beats? A little outfit like yours on us. What? You think you're big men? You think this is a war you can win? It's not. We outnumber you. Simple as. Hardly a big outfit in this area that don't lay down their arms for the archfiends.
You can tell he tries to smile, but obviously he's grimacing because he's in a lot of pain now.
Yeah.
He doesn't respond. He just sort of smirks at you.
How masquerade breachy is Dreadgaze, or can it be done quite subtly?
Well, it's pretty masquerade breachy because you bare your fangs.
Do you? I thought Dreadgaze it could literally be a glare.
It's
Right.
no. You show your beast to the opponent, essentially. That's what it is.
Kind of a.
It's very terrifying to humans, but if they remember it, it could be a masquerade breach.
In that case, he goes for another intimidation roll, and this time gets 3 successes.
Okay, what are you saying?
Listen, fucker. I don't want to have to top you, but I will. There's 3 bodies here. We only need 1 to talk. And these boys, they look a little bit easier to crack than you. You tell me now what your deal is. Well, Boris here is going to pull your fucking kneecap off. And that's as good as it will get for you. You dig?
He looks at the other 2 next to him. He doesn't want to die, but what his bosses will do to him if he squeals would probably be worse. Feels like he's dead in a way.
Has he made a courage roll?
Not as good as your intimidation. Listen.
I'm listening.
The bosses want their neighborhood back. That's all I can say.
The bosses want their neighborhood back. Well, who might these bosses be? I mean, you say it's the Green Kings or whatever the fuck you're calling yourself. some sort of conglomerate outfit. There more than one gang in there. I never heard of you.
The guy about starts to say something, then the kid next to him gets really scared. You know, he's not as street tough as the gang member. He just goes, it's run by this guy called Paolo. He starts to, and then he goes, they've taken over like half this neighborhood. They've got safe houses, and like he starts to sort of do the thing where you're reading off loads of information.
Yeah.
In sort of fear, and the guy that you're torturing tries to grab hold of him, but I presume your henchman stops him.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Paolo. We took over half his neighbourhood. Archfiend's Street or Archfiend's MC? I mean, we're both in Northeast Harlem, so that could be either of us, really.
He doesn't care, he wants it all back. Every last bit.
Well, where can we find this, Paolo? We want a word.
The kid sort of looks to the side, and there's a Mexican restaurant about 3 streets over. They sometimes hide out, play games, do drug runs in the basement.
Mexican restaurant. Tell you what, you guys ain't got enough class to run Harlem. However, we did just save you and your friends' lives. He pulls out his phone and he says, boys, get in here. Got some friends for you to entertain. The Ghost boys come too? Or is it? Yeah. Limey looks, he moves over to the side with Ghost, he says, look, they tell us what they need to tell us. I say, we rough them up, stick them in the boot, like we said.
Sure. She looks kind of, I don't know. She looks hardened, slightly antsy.
Hey, what's up? You don't know how this went down, or you breathe?
It's cool. I just got the blood up. That's all. Let's do something.
Right. I say we trash this place. Boys, destroy everything worth anything. Any money, anything valuable, take it. Rough these 3 up and stick them in the boots when you're done. And let's not leave any bodies. I want the Harlem Kings to know that, hey, we're reasonable people.
Basically, in short, the bikers will put these guys in the trunk of the car, push the car out into the street, into the middle of the street, and then we can smash the garage up.
Yep. Yeah, smash the garage up. Just like to trash it. If there's anything worth anything, steal it. Might take if they've got a computer or any files like that look like worth noting. Nothing like that.
It's crap. It's been set up just to make their cars with. It's not an actual real business as such. There is a bit of cash around though. $200.
Nice. I mean, lets the men divide it amongst themselves before adding about 200 to the pile himself. Right. So there's a Chino. This little black guy walks over. Uh, find some spray paint. Leave our symbol on the wall. We want to know exactly who did this without the voice saying. And this little black guy, quite young looking, but dressed real snappy, real old jazzman style, pulls a can of spray paint and does the skull with the dagger in its teeth logo, with like AF scrawled underneath it in green. I forgot which one's the because one of ours is the skull with the switchblade between its teeth, and then I think yours is the skull with the snake wrapped around it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if a biker does the same, but it's because it's like street sort of shit, like quite petty. Like they throw up a gang symbol on Limey's side before Limey strikes a cigarette and walks outside to the sound of clanging metal and smashing glass.
Ghost has walked over to one of the across the street. There's like a wall with the King's street tag on it, and she smirks at it slightly, stubbing a cigarette out against it on the wall.
So, looks like our next stop is this Paolo guy. Mexican restaurant 3 blocks away, apparently. I'm thinking we assimilate. We take this gang ourselves.
Yeah. I think we should let the message sink in first.
I'm with you. Calling it a night.
See how big their balls are. They try and retaliate.
They try and retaliate, there'll be hell to pay. Ruby. Good work, I'll see you around, Ghost.
See you around. She gets on a motorcycle and drives off into the night.
Limey looks back at the men trashing the garage and they begin to push the cars back inside the garage and then smash the cars up a little with good measure. Then sort of beckons to his men to get in the vans. They get in the van and drive away, leaving this chop shop in complete disrepair. And hopefully it's got insurance because it is now completely worthless.
What is your humanity, by the way?
My humanity is 6. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think probably torturing people is a humanity check.
Yeah.
I'm going to make one as well.
It's bad, isn't it?
Mine's 6 as well, and whilst we didn't actually kill anybody, we still kind of kicked the shit out of them, tortured them, and put them in a trunk. They could die. They could suffocate if nobody gets to them in time. So, let's make humanity rolls while we're still rolling.
Okay, right.
It's your conscience, I believe.
Made it.
Made
Line
it.
feels bad.
You feel bad, you know, those kids, they were just kids, they probably didn't have anything to do with it. And now you've more than likely doomed them to death because they've ratted out their gang. You didn't kill them yourself, but you definitely put the bullet in their head. Such is the way of gang life. Ghost passes too, and she feels the same fucking remorse. So
Limey cries himself to sleep.
make sure to roleplay the emotional repercussions in future scenes.
Yeah. Now,
And
yeah, if that's everything.
that's it all, I think. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope people enjoyed watching. So
Good night, everyone.
good